Here's a progress report of 1037 Highland Circle. Today is Friday, October 30th. This is the swale on the west side of the house. The rear of the house, it extends far enough, and they broke through a bunch of roots, as you can see, and walking uphill. This is uphill, and I had wanted it to go to this block here. I guess I did not convey that well enough so that the water is guaranteed to bypass the house. I'm going to walk over the swale so you can see it from this angle. And there's a little, there's a berm against the house there. It's a 5-6 inch berm. Looks like the bulk of the dirt went there. I'm still walking on a little bit of the dirt. This is definitely sloped away from the house. And you can see that goes down. Now it looks like it's going to pond up kind of in the beginning of this red area right here in the sun, that bright spot. Sort of like right in here. It might pond up. So I might have to have them dig it further down, a little further back. I rented a piece of equipment for that. You can see the tracks of that equipment there. Here's the backyard mess. I've been throwing away stuff. This is a trailer for hauling the trash off. And that little pile in the middle is sort of like what they're going to save maybe for their own uses or whatnot. This is the shed. The shed came down. It did have a foundation, so there is a foundation in the yard, which I did not anticipate, but it had to come down because it was a terrible shed. So the shed's in pieces lying there. There's some bag trash. Now I'm going to kind of walk around the house. I just met Robert, who is going to do the floor leveling and the firming up. I met Darnell, who is currently hanging drywall in the mudroom. There's the tub that came out. So the underside of the house should be drier now. There's a quick loop around the house. No other outside progress that I see. Here we are inside. And here is the new bathroom. And I just measured it with my laser. I measured again because I forgot. It's 6 feet wide. And 9 foot 6 inches long. 6 by 9.5. So this is where that plug down there is where the kitchen used to be. That was the stove. And looks like there was some water damage in the hardwood that was under the sink. You can see the sink wire there, the sink hose, plumber. Here is the master of sorts. The closet was put over there. It wasn't that way in the drawings, it was put over there. And if you, I measured out a bed, and that little Band-Aid thing on the floor right there, from there to the wall is 6.5 feet, and from there to the edge of the closet, 5.5 feet. I think that's about the size of a bed, but that, just trying to gauge whether there is room to get around the bed. This is the wall here. And I'm imagining that a piece of furniture would go in here, a dresser or something, a bureau of sorts. There is room for a shallow one there. It's really tight though. And then there might be room for a small bedside table, very, very small. And then there'd be room there for a dresser that went behind the door. So this is the main dresser. Piece of furniture have to go right here if they had something shallow there, but there is room in that corner for something. Here's a better look at that. And then this is the bathroom one. The existing bathroom's been partially gutted. This is all the work that's been done on it. They did frame up that wall, that doorway into a wall. And I'm doing another video. These floors are still saggy. The floors have been untouched. The hot water heater's not moved. This wall has been added in the mudroom. Go ahead and turn around so you can see better the wall. It's a straight shot.
I'm gonna.
No, you're doing great.
I'm gonna run that here.
Okay. It's handy to have that close, isn't it?
Huh?
Aren't you glad I bought a house that close to Lowe's?
Oh man.
It's never like that. It's never like that.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Oh, you're gonna use the bathroom. Oh. Anyways, the floors are still saggy. The mudroom's a little narrower than I thought. It's not quite what we drew, but it's a mudroom. It does function as an entryway, and that there is probably a little over 2 feet between the wall and that appliance there, the washer, and that washer is off the wall a little bit in its own. Okay, so now we'll go to the bedrooms. They've decided to change the closets a little bit. And I think it's okay. You know, I always like things done my way, but this room's untouched. And so what they're going to do, instead of putting the wall this way, they want to put a divider wall this way. And so that door would be a door, and that would be a wall. They wall that in. And then for this pair of doors right here, it would be the opposite. That would be a door, that would be a wall, and so that way, you know, there would be 2 separate closets. They don't have to move electrical that way. Actually makes it a little easier, probably a little easier to get up in the attic that way. And so that's that. This room is untouched, a little saggy. Robert said he's going to be able to put a 2x8 across these joists and level this floor up there. He said he went under there and there is room. Previous owner jacked some stuff up, put some leveling stuff in there, so we'll just add a little bit more. And I think that's the bulk of the changes that I've seen in this house. And the windows are not changed yet. The window AC unit is still there. And when I got here, there were two workers here. So that's what's going on. That's the end of this report.